Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to all the sports fans. Thank you for joining. This is Level Up Sports 10 coming to you this evening with a recap of all the sports that went on in the NFL on Sunday afternoon, as well as to get down to our Monday night game between those Chiefs. And my man Parlay Poe is here with me this evening. What's going on, Parlay Poe?
What's good with it?
Doing all right, man. Doing all right, man. I was thinking about it today before I had got up on a couple hours. I just want to give you your flowers, man. Just I was thinking about growing up, man, and just imagining and seeing this today. I didn't imagine we'll be sitting here going back and forth, situating things with the sports eras and how today's sports is going, man. So definitely want to give you your flowers and appreciate you joining me this evening as always.
No doubt.
Definitely want to get right into it with those Texans at the Jets last week. And this was one we talked about with that 1.5 point in New York, feeling like their money game was crazy with City League TV. You know how he be on Vegas about it. And we thought it was a tricky game. We seen the Jets come out on top 21-13. And the Texans played this one pretty strong. What was your thoughts on this one?
They they played good, but they gave up at the end. You know, I see Aaron Rodgers. I'm saying like he can't move. He can't move. So I'm like, why people ain't blitzing this dude?
Definitely,
You,
definitely.
you know what I mean? He got it straight. He still have that quick release, but if you cover them wide receivers real quick, well, easier said than done.
Right,
But
right.
and just hit him with an extra man. You know what I
I
mean? Because
agree.
he got some stout wide receivers, Garrett Wilson and Adams now. Actually, they got Williams on the trading block now.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
crazy. What's going on, City League TV? Good to
What it
have you
do?
right
What
here.
it do? What it do, fellas? Moss Big Parlay Poe. What it do?
what's
Doing
happening
all
with
right.
it?
Man, just getting situated.
That's
Right.
what's up, man. Had to switch up the time a little bit, get in a little
Hey, it's
sooner.
all good. It's all
Yeah.
good. We always gonna make it work.
Yeah.
That's what's
For
up,
sure.
man, for sure.
I'll be going in and out a little bit, but I'm here, y'all.
We
Yeah.
was what was your thoughts on the Texans at the Jets?
Uh, Let me come. I can come with this. The Texans. You said the Texans and the Jets.
Yeah, what was your thoughts on that? I was telling them about how you was talking about how Vegas had their hands all over it, trying to get a little something back, but
Yeah,
it's,
you know, man, they love it. They love them Jets, man.
Yeah.
And it's looking real bad for them. It's really looking bad for them to try to make these playoffs. But I believe that they're gonna try to do anything they can because if the Jets would have lost this week, it just would have been over for them. Like
right,
nothing for none of them to play for. So they want to act like they have a little piece of a chance to make the playoffs, which actually they kind of do. Even though their record is bad, they still got a shot.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And we had this was where we was talking about that young QB and Bryce Young. We had them get a victory by a point against the New Orleans Saints 23-22. What was your thoughts on that one?
Hey, good job. Good job. The Saints ain't Sainting. You know, Carr trying to get my Buckeye receivers killed. You
Right.
know what I mean? Got a Olave put up out of there, throwing him some crap across the middle.
Yeah.
You know, he did the same thing to Thomas last year, and Thomas, talked some smack about him. You
Yeah.
Yeah.
know what I mean? And Carr try to come back, try to bounce back, but they gave Carr all that money, and look at these results. They just be throwing these boys, these QB boys that they just want to keep in the game, just throwing them money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it's a lot more better quarterbacks out there.
Right, right. I agree. I definitely agree. That was something I was looking at as well. Something we gonna definitely get into about what the quarterbacks getting paid and really ain't looking like it this season on the aspect of their money game. We had the Commanders at the Giants. The Commanders came out on top 27-22. And I think this Giants team is a team to watch just because the fact they reminded me of, I know they NFL, but them college teams that play week in, week out, regardless of their record, and they're a tough team. And the Washington Redskins just showed us what they are. Even though McLaurin didn't have the biggest numbers, neither did Daniels. He still threw over 200 and had a couple of them touchdowns with no interceptions. And when he putting up numbers like that, I think they unbeatable. What's your thoughts on that, Poe?
Man, actually, they had the chance to beat them for real.
Yeah.
And I told you, man, the big boy in the middle for the Giants is a monster. Lawrence is a monster.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that dude, man, he's a monster. And then actually, man, everything on the back end for the Giants is out though. Them two corners and stuff, them dudes is out. But they gonna be better, but they just gotta get with Daniel, man. They got to do something with Daniel Jones.
I agree.
What you think, Paul? They need to get rid of him?
Yeah, I'm saying he making too much money for not producing like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
What's going on, Birdman? Good to see you in here this evening. Appreciate
What's going on?
I know you're gonna hit us with all that good information you got. What was your thoughts on the Commanders and the Giants this past week?
Man, Commanders is looking real good, man. I'm surprised though. I didn't know that they'd be doing good. You know what I'm saying? Rookie QB, but I'm impressed, man, with their offense and defense. You know what I'm saying?
I
They
agree.
get to the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing good.
Yeah, definitely. The next game we have up was the Dolphins and the Bills in the big time divisional battle, and the Bills came out on top by 3. The over and under was 49.5 as we covered that, and the Bills won by a field goal. What was your thoughts on this one?
The Bills squeaked one out right there. They squeaked a real good one out, and probably I say definitely probably about knock the Dolphins out if they had any hope of trying to get to a playoff. I don't think it's gonna happen. They show some good fight though.
Yeah,
Definitely.
man. What's name look good, man? Tua look
Tua.
good.
Yeah, but he's waiting to get his brain rattled again. I'm sorry, but I don't understand why he out here. He gonna get hurt.
Yeah, and he ran the ball and dove in it instead of sliding. He dove. I was like, man.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but like, dog, he didn't have too many to where he done got knocked crazy.
Right.
Like, dude, you can't keep doing that to your brain.
You can't.
Right.
It's too much money.
That was a great game, man.
You
when I
think it's
seen
too much
Tua's
money on
stats,
the field.
he was like 25 out of 28. I'm like, damn, and they still lost the game. So that showed me that the Bills is a really good team this year, man.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on the way that Josh Allen is actually performing this season with Buffalo right now being number 2 in the AFC, but the way he's playing with these young receivers? What's your thoughts on that?
I think a lot of people thought that he was going to miss Diggs this season, but he proved everybody wrong. I still think I wish they could have worked that chemistry out, because I still think that if they had Diggs this year and they could have worked it out, they'd probably be the team to beat in the NFL this year,
I think Diggs turned into a diva, man.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, I think he turned into a diva.
Well, he divaed out right now.
Yeah.
and it's crazy because such a good talent in him, in Diggs, that we speak on. I was thinking about some of the situations he had in Buffalo, and I noticed when the Texans played, I believe not this week but the week before, how he was on the field with the opposing team prior to the game. And that goes in credit to what you guys saying about the diva thing. I think sometimes when players get caught up in that, I think the worst comes out on their end. He ends up out for the season the following week. So
that ain't the only time he been a diva. He was with Divas the first team. That's why he got to the Bills.
Yeah.
That's how he got to the Bills, starting to be a diva.
Over in
You know
Minnesota.
that wide receivers, they are the divas of all football divas.
Yeah.
The wide receivers, think about them. Odell Beckham,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Think about it. Michael
AB.
Irvin.
AB.
Right. So as we get to the next one with the Los Angeles Chargers at the Cleveland Browns, we knew what famous Jameis was doing last week, but I didn't think he could get the Browns another win this week with the Chargers coming in. What was your thoughts on this one?
I can go first as a Browns fan. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I kind of like didn't see the game. I was working. When I came home, it was 20-3, and then the Chargers had scored again.
Yeah.
And then I heard the crowd, the reaction of the crowd. I said, hold on, the damn Browns playing at home? And that really pissed me off, man. I mean, that really pissed me off.
Yeah.
Also, a couple cats kept saying, well, I mean, y'all can beat the Chargers. I kept saying, man, now on the road, and I wasn't paying attention to this week. I thought we was on the road, and that just made me mad, you know what I'm saying? I was more upset when Winston threw them 3 picks, so I guess he back to Jameis Winston again.
Right.
30 for 30.
30 for 30, as Poe called it.
30 for 30.
Man, here's the bad thing, though. Here's the bad thing. Our defense, Cleveland's defense, is just too good to not be able to get a quarterback because, as you can see, when we do have somebody behind center that can actually throw some long balls and complete some balls, we're a good team. And we showed that with Winston last week. He was on his thing. This week, he wasn't. So you just can't keep putting your defense in bad positions and not doing nothing on offense.
Right
I agree.
That.
We need a QB.
You're right about that. Defense on the field too long, bro.
Gamble with Watson. It didn't work out. They actually, I was fighting for him. But, now that he got hurt, just chalk your losses up. Just chalk it up, give him his money, let him go somewhere. Like, really, he done. So like, ain't nobody gonna pick him up or nothing. He done. He got old, still about $100 million. He done. Let him go. Let's go find us a QB. I'm mad they ain't go get Justin.
Man.
Nah, y'all ain't getting Justin.
Right.
No, he was supposed to get to us before he even had an opportunity to think about getting y'all. It was like didn't nobody want him. That's why he was sitting around.
Yeah,
he was sitting around like nobody in the NFL wanted him. Nobody thought that he was a good enough quarterback to play for them. Like stupid.
I agree.
That 230.
Yeah.
Huh?
And you ain't even have to pay much for him.
Yeah.
Man, they're winner.
The Steelers got a deal.
Man.
And Washington, they owe Washington $72 million the next 2 seasons.
Yeah. Bing said
Talk
Will
it up.
Levis out there. He said Will Levis out there.
Who?
Will Levis.
Man, I'll go get Mark Howe.
Yeah. Man.
So then the next one we have was the one that Parlay Poe called the Bum Bowl. We had the Patriots at the Tennessee Titans. And it went into OT, so it was a showdown in Tennessee. What was your thoughts on this one here?
Man, I didn't even see
Drake
that.
May.
I didn't even see the game.
I
seen the
Drake
last.
May. They got Drake May playing a little bit of quarterback.
They have what? Yeah, Drake May. Yeah.
And he playing a little bit. He made it interesting, trying to make the Patriots. The Patriots interesting. And it was interesting with him back there running around.
Yeah. Very interesting. The thing I did like, I noticed Tennessee's been playing Rudolph the last few weeks. He seemed like he got into a good rhythm, and Tennessee's defense is pretty solid.
Rudolph has some decent stats.
Yeah,
he has some decent stats.
Yeah, and then in the overtime, because I had watched the bonus coverage, I just think Tennessee's defense definitely stepped up. And offense came through and did what was needed to get the win late in that game. And I just think it's a good win for Tennessee, knowing how New England always trumps them, year after year, especially during the Brady era. So that's definitely a help.
Right.
It's like in Super Bowl.
Ain't nothing happening, no.
A lifetime, as WTP Sports News hit us with. So the next one we had Man. What's that? Cowgirls at the Atlanta Falcons.
We called them out.
Give me your thoughts on this one. Called them out big time. What was your thoughts on this one?
Same old. Dak being Dak. But Dak did try at first, man. I seen it on highlights. He made some good plays. He also got hurt. He'd be out like 2 to 3 weeks, they say.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
wow.
CD now hurt.
2 to 3 weeks. See, he'll be playing. He'll play, but he's gonna be playing hurt for sure Sunday. And you know Philly, they come.
Nah, Dak ain't playing.
Nah, CD playing. Yeah, Dak out for a couple weeks. Yeah.
It don't matter. They can't make it to the playoffs anyway. They suck.
So I was going to ask y'all a question on that, which I was thinking about, and with the Falcons in this game, if we think about it, I'm gonna call him Captain Kirk because that's what we're gonna go ahead and refer to him as. He had over 200 plus passing yards, and he didn't have no interceptions with a couple touchdowns, but they had 70 tackles as a team. And WTP Sports dudes, they got to be hearing and listening in because Bijan touched it 26 times, 19 rushing and 7 receiving. So I think, like you said, when they feed Bijan and have a healthy dose, I just think that gives them a different balance as well on offense also.
Yeah, dude.
They got to keep feeding him.
Yeah. I think they can feed him a lot more too.
I agree.
It depends on, man. I'm telling you, when Kirk Cousins in that rhythm, you gotta let him go.
Yeah.
Because sometimes he act crazy with that ball. When Kirk Cousins in that rhythm, let him throw that thing.
Just let him go. Yeah.
Let him go because he can get in the rhythm and be real nice. Especially with Kyle Pitts over there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he a mismatch.
And it seemed like he got the weapons that he would ask for and what he would want in an offense. You know, you got you a tight end, you got you the receivers in every position, and you got you a running back. So you just got to go out, you know, do your job as a QB, read the footage and do your studies like you know as a veteran.
True story.
Next, we have the Raiders at the Bengals, in which the Bengals was able to come out on top 41-24 and match the over and under of 46.5. I'm going to just start by saying it's good to get a win at home for Cincinnati. Been waiting all season. You know, the Raiders play everybody tough. I was kind of skeptical myself when it comes to this game, not knowing how, you know, the type of game we would get from the Raiders. They play everybody tough, and we was just able to get the ball going on the offensive side. Burrow had 5 touchdowns. Found a tight end a couple times in our defense. I just think Hendrickson balled out on a different level, man. It's just good to see him finally having that type of game on the defensive end of the ball.
Yeah. The Raiders the dumpster fire, man. Their quarterback situation is horrid. And they looking, man, just like when Prime was hitting around, they looking at Shador, man.
Yeah.
They definitely gotta be looking at Shador right there at that spot.
Y'all gotta be talking about the Raiders.
Yeah.
Hey, but hold up, time out. Dag, y'all done got to talking at college, and y'all know college is way hotter than the NFL right now, but it's cool. But has anybody heard of Shador getting a $10 million NIL deal to come back? And he's going to accept it.
I heard that last week.
I can't wait till we get into that college football talk this week. We might be on for 2 hours.
Yeah, because I mean, who wouldn't? And that's the beauty of college football right now, with them being able to get this money. Why wouldn't he take that meal and come back and try to get a natty? Because one more run, they gonna get some dogs and some leaders on this next portal off of what they doing right now, and especially if they can possibly make them playoffs. But let's get off there because y'all know we can get going with this college.
I'm just saying that about. I just brung up Shador because I brung up the Raiders quarterback situation.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Miss you and whatever.
Yeah.
Like And
And that NFL money may say different.
yeah,
If somebody wants you and you possibly could go number one,
yeah,
Right.
you know, number one, number two, you get a $20-something million signing bonus.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure.
So that's way more than 10.
Yeah.
Man, we had the Broncos at the Ravens next, and the Broncos, they put down a mauling. I would call it a beat down, a slaughter. What's your thoughts on this one?
They looked good for one quarter, and then I guess Derrick Henry and Jackson said, "Man, let's stop playing," and they just went up in them after that.
Yeah, definitely
I mean,
agree.
Ravens a problem, man.
But let me say about Baltimore, man. I'm still not impressed with Baltimore's defense, though. So they're not going to go far in the playoffs if their defense don't start playing better.
I think they're solid enough for their offense.
You think the Raiders what?
The Ravens
I think the Ravens defense is solid enough. Oh, my fault. Go ahead, KB.
The Ravens defense, man. I don't think that their defense has to start playing better. I mean, for them to beat teams like KC and the Bills. I mean, I think even Pittsburgh, when they play Pittsburgh, that's going to be a dogfight.
Oh, I can't wait for that one.
Yeah.
That's dang sure going to be a dogfight. That's going to be for the division, both games.
Right.
And then, not to mention the way they played, like that three-headed monster. They all was over 100, and then 200 in Lamar. I feel they are a definite different beast. But they got something coming up, and we ain't playing no games. We trying to get on the right side of things. Next,
Baltimore dangerous. Hold on, let's stay just real quick with Baltimore before we go. They dangerous, man.
They're definitely dangerous.
They're dangerous. It's like a loaded gun, and you gotta be careful how you grab it and play with it, because it can go off and hurt somebody.
Now, question: speaking on that, with how hot they are playing, do you think it's possible with them rolling on this high note, with Cincinnati needing to get right on the note this Thursday? Because we tipping off and kicking off Thursday night. What you think about that?
We getting payback. We getting payback in Baltimore.
Yeah, and
we can bang with Baltimore. Right. We know how to contain Jackson, right. And even when Henry was in Tennessee, we were smacking him.
Yeah.
Cleveland and Cincinnati be smacking Henry.
I think
look at his games against them.
Yeah, Thursday night.
It don't be them 100 and nothings.
I agree. Definitely.
Unless you slip a long one in on us.
Right.
But I tell you one thing, dude can't have a lax game.
Yeah.
I tell you, Barrows got to beat Barrows.
Right.
You better believe that.
I think he got to come out even better than he did this past week.
Yeah, he can't come with that stale stuff. And I think y'all gonna need T. Higgins.
Oh yeah, I think
we are.
T. Higgins we are this weekend. I mean, this weekend Thursday. I think for it to be a difference in that game, by far for sure.
Y'all gonna need Hendricks and Hubbard to show up. Hendricks and Hubbard got to show up.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Everybody, this is the best. This is the second best team in the NFL right now. We're playing.
Yeah.
Right.
And if we want to go to the playoffs, we have to beat them.
Yeah.
We have to beat them. They already beat us. We have to beat them. They beat us at home. We have to beat them.
Right.
No ifs, ands, or buts about nothing. And if we don't go in there ready to play, we're gonna get our heads knocked off.
Yeah.
You ain't getting that win.
And it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to make it to the playoffs if we can't win this game right here.
I agree. So next we had the Bears at the Cardinals in this one, and the Bears just dropped 9 points, and the Cardinals had 29, and a big lopsided victory for the Cardinals. The one thing I noticed myself about this game was, even though the Cardinals won big, for some reason he wasn't able to find the Maserati. He only targeting 5 times and 2 catches, and one of them was for 31 yards.
But did you see the game that they was running? They was actually running the ball.
And that's the difference.
They was running the ball on them. Connor, the one cat broke for like 60 yards, number 31.
Yeah.
they was actually running the ball on the Bears. They ain't really need him like that, but they did target. He missed a couple passes though. I seen him miss a couple passes though.
Hey, folks, that long run, it was weird because the Bears was in a fucking prevent defense.
Yeah, it was. That was at the end of the half.
In the half, yeah. I said that damn defensive coordinator, man. He catching hell right now.
Yeah.
Right. It's crazy.
Y'all know I don't like Arizona.
Yeah.
They got a Maserati and they just wanted to just be showcased outside the arena.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I know they say run game was crazy.
You see all the other rookie dogs, they throwing it up to them. I saw one time they were down inside the 10-yard line, I think, or somewhere inside the red zone. Marv out here one-on-one with somebody. He never looked his way. Dropped back, went to the left. I think both never look. He don't even be looking Marv's way.
Marv too quiet, man.
Yeah.
And now he look. Now what's happening to Marv. He dropping passes.
Right.
We know he for sure. He got hit with a fumble yesterday. He fumbled one because he ain't locked in. I can't get the ball. And when I do get the ball, I'm excited. I'm trying to do whatever I can, which means I ain't all the way locked in. And that's where you slipping up at because you feeling like you ain't involved with this team. You feel like you're not a part of the team. And the quarterback isn't trying to make you part of the team. Like, do you like me? Do you want me here? You don't want me here? Trade me. That's when you get those type of talks and stuff. But I've never seen a top receiver get treated like this in the NFL in their first year.
But you hear
this
what
is bad.
You heard what he said about him. He said he started off his routes too slow.
No, everybody know that's a lie. Ain't nobody in the world that's gonna tell you that.
No, that's what.
That's how you get open.
Said that.
I remember that. That was like after the first game or something.
Yeah.
Like, dude, but look, it's been some people that put some clips out there. They said, okay, if this the problem, then they show all these clips and he wide open by himself.
Yeah.
He done burned things. Not once, not twice, like almost every game.
You know, a quarterback look away. He'll look you off.
No, he's too short. He can't see.
Yeah.
He can't even see when he start. How you know he's starting off slow if you can't even see?
He did. Evidently, he can.
Come on, make it make sense.
He can see.
He's starting off too slow. No, you just don't see him yet.
You better find him or something. But the next one we got the Jags with the Eagles. And, man, the talk of the day was Saquon Barkley and the move he put on. Man, we
about 3 or 4 cats and then did that hurdle.
I don't know, Parlay. All right. Yeah, there we go, Parlay. Hit me with something, Bird, man. Have you seen something like that before?
Never. And nobody but not tried either but him.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
man, we seeing some different things with the football world this year on both sides of the ball, college and NFL.
Barkley been like that. That really was an illegal move for him to go to Philly.
Was that an MVP? Was that an MVP move? Like we always look at a Heisman move this late in the season?
I like what he brings to Philly.
I do too.
I love what he bring to Philly.
If they didn't have him, they would have been in trouble this year, for real.
Yeah. Yeah, big, yeah.
They would have been in big trouble.
Yeah.
There's no way if I'm a Giant, if I'm and I want him and he told me he wanted to leave or he wasn't going to sign, he would be in the AFC.
Yeah.
Man. And even let him go to a Division 4.
That's what I'm saying. He will be in the AFC, man.
Yeah,
ain't no way he gonna play to the people I play 2 times a year.
Why?
Come on, man.
And I believe they play him again, and he getting hot right now.
Oh yeah.
Team to watch.
End zone, though. I missed that catch in the end zone. Devontae Smith.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, grab after grab, man, with Devontae Smith. I mean, he got one last week. He get one this week. He might have the best catches this year when it comes to the wide receivers, man.
Man, all these wide receivers is catching one-handers, man.
Yeah, they making some awesome grabs.
They just making it look so easy.
Yeah,
man, it's crazy, man. Like
that's them pick'ems, boy.
So what do you think about this Jags team? Even though they fighting, do you think they need to go look at the drawing board or?
Hey man, they got their coach fired, man. They got their coach fired at the end of the season. And Peterson was a good coach.
Yeah. He out of here.
Yeah, they ain't playing for him, man. Like,
and they're not making the playoffs.
Nah, and then that interception at the end, that was a bad pass, man.
Yeah, and he puts himself out there for his team and the organization.
Yeah.
Anytime they say something, he take it on him.
Yeah.
So I think, it's sad to see over there in Jacksonville. Well, I must say London.
Yeah.
We got the Rams. Yeah, we got the Rams at the Seahawks, and this was definitely a thriller. I thought the Seahawks was going to be able to get this one, but as we see, even with the ejection earlier, and what's your thoughts on that as we could get to more on that with this Rams and Seahawks game?
That's my brother's team, man. They made me some money, man. All right, RIP to my brother DD. He loved the Rams. You know what I mean? They had them. No, I'm talking about they had it. I thought it was in the bag, man. I thought it was in the bag. And then next thing you know, Seahawks came down, and I was like, oh man. It tied it up. And then, their receiver made that one-hand catch. Yeah. You know what I mean? That receiver made one-hand catch, and then it was curtains. Man, Stafford a good quarterback for real, man.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about that fourth down decision and play call.
Yeah.
Do y'all now tell me this? Are you going for it on that 4th and 1, or you're kicking a field goal? And if you're going for it, what type of play you calling?
But look, how far is the field goal?
Yeah.
It was. I forget now, but it was very, very makeable.
Yeah,
maybe 40 something, and maybe 40.
What?
NFL kickers, I'm putting that
38,
leg out there,
40.
Man.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, I'm putting that leg out there with the NFL kickers. These
and going up 3 and then trusting your defense to, try to hold them.
Yeah, these cat kicking 57s and 64s and everything, man. I'm trusting that leg, man.
Right. I agree, man. I think that gives your defense more motivation when they get out there to want to get that ball turned over and get the win too. Put them points on the board, man. There's a lot of teams out there giving away points, man. I've been watching, so I'm taking the points, man, for sure.
But Smith threw a terrible pass in the end zone. It's like every week when the NFL quarterback is making a bonehead play, I don't get it. I don't know who he was even throwing the ball to.
Yeah, for real.
When the ball ran it back all the way like 103 yards.
Yeah, that was crazy, wasn't it, man?
I like the coach having the kahunas to go for it though. Yeah. Like we trying to go get 7 and end this game. 3 won't get it, as you can see. Yeah. The Rams just drove right down the field on them.
Yeah.
Almost like it was no problem. But probably because they had no business even being in overtime.
Yeah,
I agree. What's your thoughts on the Rams? Like, we talked about this team without their receivers. Now they got their receivers back. And even though their receiver play, it got kicked out the game. Just having them receivers back, do you think that make the Rams that much more of a dangerous team in the NFC?
Got to, man, because them dudes is what's the name? I'm saying they all pro, man.
All pro, you know
what I mean? Like the one dude came on the scene last year, man. Ain't nobody never heard of him, man.
Cool.
Man, a beast.
The cooking them.
A beast. That's what he took over that Cooper Cup. Cooper Cup was number 1. Talking that Akua came in there, did his thing. Then they had both of them. Then they got the little the tight end dude. You know what I mean? Like their offense can be explosive, but without some dynamic receivers, it is a little shallow though.
Yeah, the Kyron Williams, man. That running back.
They need them dudes, man. They need them dudes back there.
Definitely.
Hey, that division right there with the Rams, the Cardinals, and who else is that? The 49ers.
Yeah.
Right. They all fighting. They fighting bad. You don't know who's gonna get that.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be the Rams over them 49ers and Cardinals. The Cardinals and that right now they're in first place.
Yeah.
And only one of them are probably only one of them gonna make it to the playoffs.
Right.
You know your boy back though. He back in practice.
Who's that?
McCaffrey.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
He's just
Yeah,
going back to
McCaffrey back in practice. So that he a whole different element to their team, man.
He do.
I thought Debo was the element to 49ers. No, this dude, McCaffrey is a whole different element, man.
Yeah.
Well, he glass Joe-ish, so is he gonna be able to come back and be productive
But you got to think
and stay in the game?
He wasn't really. He just got banged up like an NFL running back last year, but he was killing them.
He was banged up some with Carolina too.
But then you expect a running back to be banged
Yeah,
up.
their shelf life isn't long.
Yeah,
and
not at all.
He really don't have too long before you see his stuff going down.
Not at all. That's why I'd be scared.
So he better hurry up and get healthy.
That's why I'm scared about how Barkley be running.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's
you know what I mean.
You see Barkley's legs though.
I ain't gonna
McCaffrey ain't got those.
When he made that move Sunday, I was thinking about
Barkley got some trunks, dog. He got tree trunks.
He looked like he built different this year. I don't know.
He is. He been built different.
What he got in that engine, but he definitely looking different.
He always like that. He supposed to be. I ain't gonna lie, Barkley supposed to be better than what he is.
Yeah.
This is squad.
Yeah, he supposed to be better than what he is. We supposed to be talking about 2,500 from him.
Yeah. Let him find the line.
Yeah.
And he ain't doing too bad this year.
Nah, he ain't doing too bad. But he ain't getting on 2,500.
No.
John should have stacked that line. They should have spent first rounders on that line.
Absolutely.
The next one we have up was the Lions at the Packers. I thought Love would be out. Love was in, but we could see he was still nicked up.
Did he play?
He played.
I know he a bum.
He
I
played.
told you, like I just said earlier, you should have seen the interception he threw.
Yeah.
Man, I was watching that game. I actually watched this one because I wanted to get a good look at both of them with this being a division game, seeing how the Packers would play without Love, and he played. So I got a good look, and man, this Detroit team is different. I like Love, but Love has to, if he hurt, don't go out there and put yourself on the line and make yourself look bad. Take your time to get healthy. Trust your backup. He came in and finished the game off the prior week, led y'all to a victory. Trust what y'all working on and let him get out there and get them reps so y'all can build that chemistry and know whoever's on the field, y'all could get a win. But Detroit is just a different monster, man. I seen them with my own eyes, man. They definitely
are they really the truth, Moss B?
I'm gonna say this. For them to not have Jameson Williams, if I'm saying it right, they look like a
and now they don't have Hutchinson, which is I think this been the second game he been out.
They still look good.
The
pressure.
I know it look like they missing the beat.
Yeah.
But and the thing was the pressure that they was dialing up. I didn't even see this pressure with Hutchinson in. That's the crazy part. They hitting them with all kinds of pressure in different disguises. So I think this Detroit team, we got to take them serious this year. Definitely in that NFC, for sure.
Yeah, until they still yet to be tested, but they looking good. They definitely looking good, offense and defense, and they got two stout running backs. That's what it is. Them running backs is Montgomery and Gibbs. They can play, man.
Yeah, it's hard to find like when I think about two back tandem, you know how they got Gibbs and Montgomery. It's like they come in, they dapping each other up. You know, they going out the game, coming in the game. And I just think about the Thunder and Lightning. Was that LaDainian Tomlinson and was that Sproles they called Thunder and Lightning?
Yeah.
Man, I won't lie, man. That's who they really remind me of, man. And the way this new school ball is, that's dangerous having two backs and a quarterback, and you got wide receivers, even with one out dealing with his situation.
Jared Goff can give it up, though.
Yeah.
He can throw some INTs, though.
Yeah.
Trust me.
But look at their like who was that? Moss B. Who that said that Detroit was that you, Parlay Po? You said Detroit ain't really played nobody.
Yeah, I said they yet to be tested all like
And
that.
look though, I don't even think they're gonna get tested. Look at their remaining schedule.
They not.
They have the Texans. I believe they can beat them. They have the Jaguars, the Colts, the Bears, then the Packers again. I believe they're beating all of them. That's 5 right there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Any disagreements right there on that 5?
Nah.
Wow.
And with any of those squads?
I'm gonna say a question: Is Nico back this week?
I don't think it matters. We're talking about the Lions who are hitting on all cylinders right now.
Yeah.
And with Pope,
They have Nico and Diggs.
With Pope saying they get a ball up, man. Where's that game at with the Texans? Hold on, let me see.
It's in Houston. This one was in Detroit. So look, let's go with the rest of their schedule. Then they have the Niners and San Fran, and then the Vikings.
Wow.
I think they may have a 14 to 15 win season here.
Yeah, but them last 2 is gonna be hard. Especially
I don't know. The last 2, the Vikings are at home, but they go to San Fran, and
okay.
it depends on what all San Fran has at that time, because you know they not all the way there.
Yeah, because I'm saying if they in that must win to make the playoffs, it's gonna be tough.
They gonna get it because look, Detroit may be up so far ahead that they may sit those last 2 games out.
Yeah,
if it's like that.
Yeah, they will, because I don't see them with that being going into week 17 and 18. Like at the most, I'm only seeing like maybe three losses. That's like 12-3.
Yeah. Right
now they only have 1 loss. That would be saying they're gonna lose 2 games before they get to their last 2, which I doubt.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If they solo winner of the division, if they won the division before them 2 games, them cats ain't playing. They rested up.
Yeah, them get their bye. And they home field and go about their business.
And the crazy thing, the way it is right now in the NFC, even if something started today, Detroit is number 1, but Minnesota and Green Bay, they 5th and 7th in the NFC. So they definitely gonna be resting players at that point, possibly.
Yeah.
In the next one, our final game we got for the night, of course, is our Monday night kicker, which we thought last week would be a banger. Well, hold on, before that Monday night game, we had the Colts and the Vikings was our last game to recap. What was your thoughts on this game?
Actually, this was closer than it should have been.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They thought they was gonna just come and run over the old man. The Flacco out there dropping dimes. You know what I mean? Like,
the Flacco probably a quarterback that could actually play with this new school talent in his prime and be cold, man.
And just like another stupid move by Cleveland. What he came in and did for y'all last year, why wouldn't you retain him and give him a couple of dollars to keep him? You see he can at least help you if your QB1 go down.
Right.
Why wouldn't you keep him back there? Oh, because you got this little rookie? Yeah. Come on, man. That was just another dumb move. Like, who are these dudes GMs, man? I don't get it.
And look, when y'all got him, he was in shape, but he wasn't in football shape yet.
Right.
He played himself in the shape. That's the idea when he started getting in shape.
Right.
He started playing way better, dropping dimes. I'm talking about that's what Cooper was playing. Cooper had a couple touchdowns. And Cooper wasn't getting no money.
Yeah, he was finding Cooper.
Yeah, he was doing like 6 or 7 touchdowns.
Money, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
how do you let that go? That's what I'm saying. Like, you're a GM, you're getting paid to make all this money, all these decisions, and even the head coach. Like, how do y'all let him go?
Yeah.
They really treated him like he was a black quarterback.
Yeah, he be
like, all right, you did good. You helped us this year, but buddy, thanks. Go on now.
Yeah, He be the Brown starter right now.
Right.
Man, and we probably be all right.
Yeah, drop a dog. Yeah.
But instead of at Cleveland, he's over in Indianapolis starting because they saw what he did last year. So they gave him a couple dollars and said, come sit behind this second year QB that we have just in case we need you. We know we can count on you.
Exactly.
Crazy.
And they need him.
What do you think about the Darnold and Jefferson connection over in Minnesota? You think it'll continue with Darnold being, you know, a good quarterback? How do you think the Vikings season will go, even though they're sitting at 6-2 right now? Like, what are your thoughts on this Vikings team?
I mean, I know the Vikings can't be upset with his play right now.
Agree.
Yeah,
I know they have to be happy because he wasn't getting none of this in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it appears that they're bringing out the best in him, and he's doing enough to make sure he's not putting his team in a bad position. And 6-2, who wouldn't want to be 6-2 right now?
Right.
I agree. And I look at him like that Baker Mayfield type of quarterback who's been to this team, been to that team, whether he started have, you know, bad seasons or whatnot, and to be where he's at in this position. I think you can't ask for much, you know, more than that. And speaking of Baker Mayfield, got the Buccaneers at the Chiefs tonight, fellas.
Hey, real quick before you get off of it, we gotta give Sam Darnold some. We gotta give him all of his piece for what he's doing. We had his squad up here, and he was 28 for 34, 290.
Yeah.
3 touchdowns. Although he had the 2 interceptions, it didn't hurt his team, and they still pulled it out, and he still had a 107 QBR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that even goes to tell you that those 2 interceptions, it hurt him because his QBR could have been even higher.
Yeah.
But you taking a 107.
Yeah.
You taking a 107.
Did you see the?
I mean, he balled out. He only had 6 incomplete passes.
That's it.
2 of them went to the wrong team.
Yeah.
So he only had 4 to his team.
Exactly. And then
He balling.
That's a good breakdown on that too.
He balling. He balling.
You expect that from him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he balling.
Can't ask for nothing more. And then
Not at all. Not at all. And you just had him just as insurance.
Yeah.
They was believing in JJ McCarthy more.
Yeah, they was. But JJ
But
was balling though first. JJ
he was balling. It took him a minute because they was showing some bad videos of him at first. They was talking about him bad.
Yeah.
At first, he was throwing some horrible balls.
He throw fastballs.
Yeah, he was throwing some horrible balls, and they was like, "Wow, this who they took for their future." But then he started laying some balls in the basket.
Yeah.
And as you can see, all you got to do if you can manage the game and protect the ball more than you give it away, score more than you give it away, you can help your team. And then if you have a good defense, and Minnesota also has a pretty good defense, you know, hey, just don't hurt the team.
Yeah,
he still got to fix those interceptions though, but for the most part, he's very, very efficient. Those are efficient numbers that you expect from an NFL MVP quarterback.
Yeah.
But we're talking about Sam Darnold.
Right. Anytime
Imagine that.
Look, anytime you see that boy, Jefferson out there,
and he got one of them dogs.
Yeah. You see him one-on-one.
Throw it up.
You going to him.
Throw it up.
Do your route. It's coming to you.
He just look that way, like whatever you do.
That's it.
Do your route. It's coming to you. You one-on-one? Come on, man.
Yeah, all day long.
I do it over your dude any day.
Look, 7 receptions, 137 yards. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure he get the ball.
Make sure he get
Look, if Colin Murray was over there, he'd be getting nothing.
Him and his boy Chase banging out for week for week for the top receiver yards, man. It's crazy.
Dog.
And the thing about Minnesota, if Darnold throw an interception, they like, we good, bro. We lead the league in them. We gonna go get it back. So it's their defense, like y'all said.
But they got Flores over there, man.
Their defense is different.
They really got a head coach playing defensive coordinator.
Yeah, that's what you like.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like we had him last year, but I think we got him for him to have a job. You know what I mean? Tom,
right?
Secondary coach. But I was like, if dude wasn't Tomlin's best friend, that Austin dude, we should have made Austin step down and made Flores our defense coordinator. But I know it won't work like that.
Right.
That's only in the happy place. But that's his boy though. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna fire his boy because our defense was still solid, but we was just missing some pieces.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
agreed.
Yeah, man.
And then the last one is our game tonight. We got those Tampa Bay Buccaneers at those Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs is favored by 9 in this one, and the over and under is 46 in a Monday Night Football. What's your thoughts on this one, Parlay Poe?
Wait, what Baker are we getting?
Man,
what Baker are we getting tonight?
And you know that's why I be waiting.
Yeah, if we getting that Baker when it boom, see the field Baker, and you know what I mean. But also the Chiefs, that Chiefs line is crazy, man. Yeah. Chris Jones and them up front, man, they crazy right there. You know what I mean? So that's the thing about Baker. If he see that pressure in his face, then he gonna be gun ho Baker, just throwing that thing.
Right,
you know what I mean? So that's the Baker you don't want to see. We already know what we're gonna get with Mahomes.
Right.
You know what I mean? His stats ain't the best right now, but he went over there and got D-Hop. He got D-Hop. Kelsey really, his stats really ain't doing nothing either, but they got D-Hop. I think Smith-Schuster available.
Yeah.
Kelsey. Got the one boy, the fast dude, Worthy. You know what I mean? He got them weapons out there, man.
For sure. I agree. And when you look at this Chiefs team, man, like I know coming into this week, I'm asking myself, like you said, is Baker Mayfield gonna come out and be Baker? Is he in the oven with the pies? Is he whipping up 15 pies every couple of minutes? Or is it taking him a half hour just to get the dough right? You know what I mean? That's going to be our question of the night. And then Mahomes, man, he doing something different every week. And then Kelsey, he putting on the show for us lately. He catching the football. You know, they question that. And when he getting Kelsey involved, I think they just a different team to beat. And this game been on my mind all week in the thoughts of a pick, man. But man, this is just it's a tough pick. I know when I picked Kansas City, I haven't lost, of course, because they undefeated.
They at home too, man.
Yeah, and they at home, man. Just a tough place to win in.
I'm not picking against Mahomes right now.
And it's Monday Night Football. What's your thoughts on this one, City League?
Man, you know Kansas City all day. They Kansas City is really out here coasting and chilling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They ain't even got Kelsey in the game. Kelsey didn't he just catch his first touchdown last week?
First touchdown last week.
They just out there. They got Devontae Adams and came in. You know, they got one of the fastest receivers in all the NFL again.
They got Hopkins.
They got the best quarterback, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, their defense playing solid enough to win games. They ain't gonna win no defensive contests. There's no teams or nothing, but they solid.
Yeah.
They solid, and right now all they know is winning.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Contagious for them.
Yeah.
And the NFL wants it. That's the new darling.
Yeah.
Mahomes is the new Brady.
Right.
Yeah, when the other thing I was looking at, you know, I know that was pretty much what I have for the show as far as in the picks. I had looked at the top 9 teams in the AFC and the NFC at this point. And you got Kansas City, you got Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Houston, Baltimore, the Los Angeles Chargers, Denver, the Colts, and Cincy in the AFC. And then in the NFC, you got Detroit, Washington, Minnesota, Philly, Atlanta, Green Bay, Arizona, Tampa Bay, and Chicago. What's your thoughts on any team staying in or any teams getting up out of there like that playoff that we're going to be talking about tomorrow evening?
I ain't get to catch how you are they up here somewhere?
Nah, I
Okay.
was speaking
Reading it
among
off.
your type of man real quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think really from the standings right now, outside of that NFC, because it's wild in the NFC.
Yeah.
The NFC, you have almost the whole conference, in contention with the exception of the Patriots, the Saints, and the Giants.
Yeah.
Other than that, if you're not the Patriots, Saints, or Giants, you still have a shot at the playoffs.
Yeah.
And it's crazy out there.
Yeah. It's that NFC. I mean, and everybody that's up at the top at the NFC, they're in. You know what I mean? They would need for the whole world to fall in. It's just that that NFC West fight that's going to be undecided until probably the last game.
Yeah.
Okay.
That I talked about earlier with the Cardinals and them.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Yes, sir.
With the 4 p.m. trade deadline tomorrow, who y'all think gonna make a move?
That's been very interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I. Do the Colts make a move? All right, is their relationship with Richardson is something going on there? Because if they wanted to, they could get something for him, huh?
I don't think nobody want him right now.
You don't think so?
Nah, he too young.
You don't think somebody take a flyer on him and just feel like he just he just hit a down point and he can learn from it.
Yeah, because him calling himself out in the quarterback. Everybody on
ain't nobody like none of that
on social media was like, man, they ain't never seen that. It's pros like Damian Woody and them was like, we ain't never seen the quarterback call himself out because he got tired. You know what I mean? But as far as that, I'm thinking my Steelers might have something in hand with this wide receiver thing.
Oh, you think they're gonna go and get somebody?
You know what? What's the name just upped his price, and I don't think we saw that after him with the things he did the last couple of weeks. Cooper Kupp, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I heard about y'all. I heard about y'all wanting to taste that right there.
But he showed the world and the Rams. He still got something in the tank.
Oh, he definitely do.
He said, "Let me get healthy a little bit. I'm gonna show you I'm still him." You know what I mean? Like,
for sure.
He showed, and I know his price then went up. And then they talking about the one dude, what's his name? Adam Thielson from Carolina. Yeah, but his hamstring messed up, and ain't no use to go you trading for a hurt dude, man. Yeah. We already knew Devontae Adams wasn't hurt. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When they try to say hamstring, whatever, he played against the Steelers when he was with the Raiders, and then the next week he get traded and play again in that game. Come on, man. We knew he wasn't hurt. You know what I mean? Like,
what's this talk about Bryce Young to the Giants? Any much talk more about that? Bryce Young and the Giants.
Bryce Young who?
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young.
Oh, yeah. Bryce Young. I thought you said Bryce Young. I was like, who?
Yeah, I don't know any talks with him.
Nah, I don't. That wouldn't be a good look for Bryce himself, especially going to New York with that media over there. Like, ain't no way.
They'll chew him to pieces. He'll never survive.
Man, he that end his career. He rather stay in Carolina.
He's too small for me too, man. He just looked too small back there. He don't even look like a real quarterback.
Yeah, he's a little guy. He definitely a little guy.
You think y'all try to go get Odell Beckham, Poe?
Who? Nah, we don't want Odell.
Nobody want that diva. Old diva. One of them old saggy chest diva. That's how Odell out here now.
Yeah, you said a saggy chest diva.
Yeah, that's how Odell out here now. He's still a diva.
Yeah, this nigga walk into our facility with his shirt buckled down and showing his taco meat. We don't want that. You know what I mean? Like that
ain't how they roll in Steeler Nation.
We don't want that because we'll know he'll show up like that. He's showing up like that in Miami. Ain't even playing.
Yeah, they'll be ripping the steel curtain down
Like,
for
come
that.
on, man. Like,
Yeah,
we
I
don't need
don't
that.
think there's many more trades that go down, man.
Yeah, I'm saying just like the wide receivers, because I don't think they said what's name might be available. Slayton from the Giants.
Yeah,
He might be available.
that'd be a good fit.
They
I
they
think-
got the coach fired too.
Yeah, and what's your thoughts on the speaking of fired, them New Orleans Saints firing the coach after them 7 losses?
Time to go.
Yeah, but look, dude got fired twice when dude was his quarterback.
Yeah,
When Carr was his quarterback, this is the second time they fired.
Carr keep getting him fired.
Yeah,
hard to put that fire under that coach.
Ain't no way. And he the one be bringing in Carl, man. Ain't no way, man. Carl ain't like that. Carl, good set, man. Everybody don't know, man. Dude, probably a good second string. You know, once you got film on Carl, you know, blitz him, whatever.
That's it.
If he get to come in from a hurt quarterback, is different. Just like Jameis Winston. He coming in for people, and they was like, they had the one game plan for him, but then like, nah, he's still 30 for 30, Winston.
Right.
Put that pressure on him. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
but he still he got a monster arm though. His arm a cannon. But
it's loose.
Yeah.
It's loosey goosey.
Yeah. Some of these dudes can't stand that pressure, man.
Cool. Well, if y'all want, I'm gonna end the live. We could stay in if y'all got a couple minutes before this Buckeye game. Come on, at 8. Chop it up about a few things this week.
Dang, look, that's how far I done been out of. I've been extremely busy here, and I know I saw something or heard something that Ohio State was about to play. What channel is that on?
They playing Texas at 10.
Yeah, they play.
It's at 10.
Oh, it's at 10.
Yeah.
I thought it was at 8. I don't know why.
It's at 10. It's at 10.
Yeah,
they playing at Texas.
Yeah, it's at 10. Dang, that's past my bedtime. But look, while you talking about that, boy, my Cavaliers, dog. My Cavaliers, one of the only 2 teams undefeated in the league. And here's what people don't know and understand. We made 0 moves. Why? Because we got everything. We got the 7-foot rim protective centers, the power forward, the wings, the guards, shooting guards, a clutch player, a player who can score when we need a basket.
Yeah.
Dog, it's like really beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to watch right now.
I'm gonna call your boy Mobley a left-hand KG, man. I've been watching him since USC, man. I love his game.
Well, the new coach we got wants him to be more active and more aggressive.
Yeah.
Like, hold up, time out. You a dog, go get you some dog money.
Yeah, he a dog, man.
But you know what you know what they had to do though?
What's that?
They had to talk to Spider and the one dude, man, because when they played against Celtics in the playoff, them niggas looked like they couldn't get along.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I think it was just I think they were see, you gotta understand that they're not used to going into the playoffs like that. All right, Spider might have got a first round playoff victory out in Utah or something. But you know, once you get to it's another level once them playoffs start. And just last year, we just simply weren't ready for it. But now they know what it is. And, you know, the organization made sure that everybody got re-signed. And it was really big that that Spider didn't leave us and won the league.
Yeah, that was cool. Because, you know, what's his name tried to get him bad?
New York. Yeah, New York wanted him bad. Like, come on, let us get him. But he's a killer. He's clutch. He's killer.
Spider's super clutch, bro.
He's killer. And then you got Garland at the other guard. He can give you 20, 30 at any time.
Yeah.
We got a bench. Like I say, we got shooters, and we learn from them Celtics, man.
Yeah.
And them Celtic Cavs games should be a little better this year. And we didn't have Allen last year. Yeah, and then we had him in the playoffs, and he came back, and he wasn't 100. He had been hurt all year.
Yeah. Perkins called Garland a poor man's Maxi.
Why he gotta be a poor man's Maxi? He dropped buckets.
They ain't giving him enough respect, I guess.
They ain't giving him respect. So
we'll take it. He'll take it.
So when him and Maxi go up again, and Garland got killed him.
Yeah. You know, that's gonna be a battle. They're gonna talk about that. We're gonna definitely lock in. And We gonna jump off. We gonna chop it up for a couple minutes because I got something for us on that 2 City League. I've been thinking about, but nah, man, the stream was great, man. Appreciate everybody jumping in. Appreciate
WCP Sports News, baby.
for sure. Are you on the StreamYard, Poe?
Yeah, I'm right here on the StreamYard right now.
Just stay in. I'm about to end it. Just stay in for a few minutes, and we'll chop it up for sure. Okay, I'm about to end the stream now. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe.
Peace, holla at us.
Sports Dudes, City League TV, Parlay Poe, and the gang, man. We out.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.